We gathered around the crackling fireplace in Grandpa's secluded cabin, nestled deep in the snowy Montana woods. It was December 2024, and the wind howled outside, rattling the windows. My brother, Liam, and I visited every winter to escape city life, from Chicago's chaos, him from Vancouver's grind. Grandpa, a retired Army colonel, sipped whiskey, his eyes glinting in the firelight. The room was warm, the shadows long. Liam grinned, swirling his cocoa. "Grandpa, you've told us war stories, but never a ghost story. Got one?" Grandpa's smile faded, his gaze drifting to the flames. A heavy silence fell, broken only by the fire's snap. Then he spoke, his voice low. "Ghosts? I don't know if that's what it was. But what I saw, it felt too real." Grandpa was our only family since our parents died in a plane crash years ago. His cabin, surrounded by pines, was our sanctuary. Liam and I loved his tales. His army days were packed with harrowing moments that sent shivers down our spines. His knack for storytelling painted vivid pictures, leaving us speechless. But this story from last winter was different. I sat cross-legged on the rug, watching snow swirl outside. Liam leaned forward, eager. "Tell us something creepy," he urged. Grandpa stared into the fire as if a memory had gripped him. After a long pause, he exhaled. "I can't say it was a ghost. I was broken back then, mind and body. Some might call it a hallucination. But to me, it was alive." He began. In 1991, he was stationed in a small Nevada town during a covert operation gone wrong. A surprise enemy raid hit their base at midnight, catching them off guard. Bullets tore through the night, and Grandpa took a shot to the shoulder. "Would have died out there," he said, "if my squad hadn't dragged me to the field hospital." The hospital, a relic from World War II, reeked of antiseptic and decay. Packed with wounded soldiers, the wards echoed with moans and screams. Some had burns covering half their bodies. Others clung to life with shattered limbs. Grandpa, on bed rest after surgery, shared a ward with a soldier whose face was mangled from a blast. At night, when the man woke, his cries pierced the air as nurses peeled blood-soaked bandages from his wounds, exposing raw flesh. Power outages plagued the hospital. Candles flickered in the wards, casting eerie shadows. Grandpa's injury was minor compared to others, but doctors insisted on complete rest. Still, lying in bed with a catheter felt degrading. One night, restless and needing the bathroom, he decided to walk. The nurses, busy with rounds or dozing, wouldn't notice. He eased out of bed, wincing as he gripped the IV pole for support. A candle in the corner cast a dim glow. He grabbed it and stepped into the corridor. The hallway stretched endlessly, bathed in pale moonlight from tall windows. The air was thick, the silence oppressive, broken only by the faint chirp of crickets outside. Grandpa moved slowly, the candle's flame trembling. Then, a chill crept up his spine. He felt watched. He stopped, turning, but the corridor was empty. Shaking it off, he kept walking, but the feeling returned. Stronger. Footsteps, soft but deliberate, seemed to trail him. He called out, "Who's there?" No answer, just silence. Near the bathroom, a low, pained whimper echoed through the dark. It wasn't from his ward. The other emergency ward was too far away. The sound grew louder, closer, like someone dragging themselves toward him. "Who's there?" Grandpa's voice shook. No reply, only a guttural moan. He raised the candle. its light barely cutting the blackness. A voice rasped, "I can't see." Thinking it was a lost soldier, maybe blinded, Grandpa extended his hand. "Take my hand, I'll guide you." He waited, heart pounding, staring into the void. Then footsteps rushing, uneven. A hand reached from the dark, grasping for his. As it entered the candlelight, Grandpa froze. The figure wasn't blind. Half its face was gone, a jagged mess of blood and bone where eyes should have been. Its lips twitched, whispering, "I can't see." Grandpa screamed, collapsing as the figure loomed closer. When he woke, sunlight streamed through the ward's windows. Nurses stood over him, stern, saying they'd found him unconscious near the bathroom after hearing his cry. They warned him never to leave his bed again. He stayed in that ward until discharge, never venturing out day or night. On his last day, he asked a nurse about a soldier with half a face. She frowned. "So many died here. We can't track every injury. But they say the ones who suffered most, they linger. Their souls wander these halls, searching for life they no longer have."